play me, like, I'm always trying to spare people feelings. And that's fine. It don't take nothing to spare nobody's feelings, but there's also certain situations I've been through with dudes that, like, other people go through, so I'm talking about it. And it's not, the whole purpose of making the song, but it's a big fucking part of it, because it probably pissed me off. Because I wasn't tapping into that, so I would listen to it to feel something. And I've been holding so many things, and now I know why they did it, because they had to. They had to be exposed. 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 They had to be future hat. Damn, my dude, you got a jerk. And you bragging to your boys how your money game specific. But you roll up to my crib with a beer, say we can spit it. Oh, you ballin' now. You think you flying now. Think you lit now. You disrespectful now. You can go and fucking cry about it now. play, kinda like a child maybe. Crawled up the wrong tree, fell upon the truth that made the ditches. Gas that you touched them chords. You ain't wrong.
Yo, yo, it's the chamber. Where's your mic? I was like, I hear you. That's because I'm right
I'm
next
acting
to you.
like we're just like all hanging out.
We're just
in
at
the
home.
living room.
You know.
Like, oh wait, yeah, that's a thing.
Just, just chilling, like really taking in the weather.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
it's been really warm
just feeling
lately.
a vibe,
Chilling super hard.
Yes.
I assume everyone else is too on this lonely Thursday.
Is people lonely on Thursdays?
As people lonely, I am. No, I'm kidding. I got you, so we're good. And I got my SpongeBob shirt, which is lit up in this green screen, which I'm loving. Feeling fucking.
That's tight.
Yeah, I feel lit as fuck. I feel like somebody important.
I gotta note that for next time.
Word.
Make sure my shirt's lit.
Yeah, that it goes through the green screen. Your hair's doing a thing though, so that's good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of importance, got some important things going on today, as always. Interviewing one of our good friends, great musician in the city, Samuel Shaheen, who goes by This Is Your Brain on Drums on Instagram. We're gonna play some music by him in a little bit, and we also did an interview.
Exclusive.
Very, very exclusive. A first for the chamber in-person interview. It's our very first in-person interview.
Yeah.
We were safe.
We have to make it up for you, Quill.
Yeah, for real. Well, we already said that. We're gonna do another interview with Quill. Do a maybe when it's another release or something. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the future. We want to do right by you.
Yeah.
I hope you still liked the interview that we put together.
Right. So, too damn hot.
Yeah, it really is too damn hot. Like, I called myself going for a walk, and I was like, nope, turn right back around.
Psych. Right. Funny thing about walking is.
Funny thing is.
I don't want to do it.
Funny thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It was a good
It
one.
was
I definitely I love that interview personally.
It was one of those interviews like you forgot. For a second, I forgot we were online.
Right. Yeah. We were straight up just talking to each other. It was good. Good shit. That's how it's telltale
I forgot
signs.
we were live on Twitch and all that. I was like,
hey,
oh, just catching up with a friend.
got you
That was
forgetting that
nice.
we live.
Got you forgetting me.
Also, wanted to give a quick shout out to Ronnie Vega,
Yes.
who passed away a few days ago. If you knew him or know anything about them, they were kind of like a pillar in Philly in terms of like the underground hip hop scene. Excellent Fresh got the luxury of being able to play with them a few years ago at this space called the Lava Space, which also is like, something that's kind of going out or may not be a thing anymore. But it was a really sweet DIY space, like library space in Philly. And yeah, like a lot of really cool underground acts would be there. We played there a few times, and both times it was like with some pretty wild shit. Like Ronnie Vega did his thing. That's like some heavy hip hop kind of rock and roll, stuff. Like very like northeastern sounding, And who else? Like Carl Kevorkian, who we play his tape like all the time on here. Like also from the Philly scene. So shout out to Ronnie Vega. And so
Yes.
now from this
R.I.P.
point on.
Yeah, and also it was just crazy because when we found the tape, it was like we were just cleaning out something, or you just happened to go in your drawer, and then you were like, "Oh snap, the Ronnie Vega tape!" And I was shocked we didn't even already have it, but I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, let's play that." And later I look on my phone and it's like R.I.P. Ronnie Vega. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was really
It
in a not
was.
cool way.
Not a cool way at all.
But yeah, in honor of the young lad, we're going to play some of their music. We got their tape right here, so we're going to play some of it while we chat. And so, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to young Ronnie Vega. If you got a drink, a glass or something, put that shit in the air. Show love. But yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Fixing the levels for a second.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Hey, I would read these notes, but I can't read your hand.
Oh, you're funny. Word.
So I'm gonna let you lead today with topics.
So in the news, as of late, a Delta flight makes an emergency landing after a quote-unquote bird strike. So
it was those damn Russians.
It was this goddamn them Russian birds, man. They, trying to do sabotage. But it was a flight from California to New York, regular flight, just like any. You know what I'm saying? Made an emergency landing on Monday after, like we said, a bird reportedly damaged the plane. However, if you want to take a look at this plane with us, like, what the fuck bird? Yeah, exactly. Like, look at the typeface on top. Like, bruh, a bird? What type? A pterodactyl?
Yeah.
Like, say what now? That, by the way, that's from our beloved Pete. That's his post saying
Pete.
that. But yeah, grab that shit from Pete's wall. It's just like, yo, what?
We co-wrote it.
Say what now? So, but apparently it wasn't a bird. They reported later that it was it was hail. They say it was hail. So who the fuck knows?
Okay.
Right. Yo, Ren Flowers in the building.
What's good?
What's up? We out here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's a crazy fucking story.
Birds flying into planes and shit out here.
And
what the fuck's going on?
Was it coming from Florida to New York? I think it was, right? Like from Florida.
It was from California.
Oh, it was from California?
That's what it said, yeah. So it was going
saw
from California. Going from California to New York.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what they said.
I thought I saw Florida.
No, well, that's what I read. Hey, who knows? It's all fake news.
It's all fake news,
it's all
right?
Fake. No shit's real. So that's,
well,
that's
for
crazy.
a second I thought it was Florida. And I was like, nobody wants y'all to come in their state right now. Like, stay your asses in Florida.
Nobody wants Florida.
Nobody wants you here.
Hell yeah. Yo, it does look
Y'all
like a
don't be
fucking
wearing
Falcon
masks.
Punch, though. Just like, earn them NYC lumps, for real. Like, never fly here again. You get run up by these Bronx birds. You don't want that.
Fuck no.
But yeah, we should play some music. Let's play a video from Shinji called "Give Me Some Time," cause I need you to give me some time. So give me some time. So Oh, yeah. What's good? We're back. We back in here.
We're back. Did you miss us?
Having such a good time. Having a really great time. Yeah, this shit is like so Philly.
Yes.
Like straight up. Like I literally feel like I'm in the dungeon right now. The dungeons in Philly. Because, you know, they have those.
Right. Shout out to Screaming Females giving Questlove to like retweet them.
Yeah. That shit was
Ronnie
crazy.
Vega.
Right.
That was crazy.
Also, just crazy that Screaming Females knew who Ronnie Vega was too. Like I honestly didn't realize like how important he was in the scene. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Definitely. Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, for real, for actually like giving a shit.
I remember, from what I remember, like it was the first time we went, and yeah, Ronnie Vega was one of the first people, and he was so friendly to us. And I remember his big smile.
Yeah.
He was always smiling.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of love from him. So.
Very much. City of Brotherly Love. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's what they say anyway. Damn, your hair is like really blending into the background today.
I know, it's like swallowing me.
It's
like taking over.
It's like the lighting in the room right now is different than what it usually is, I feel like. So we're just like blending in. Let's,
Yeah.
like go deeper
Whoa,
and deeper. So wild. But yes, in other news, the Kentucky Attorney General says that he will not be swayed by celebrities or anyone else in the decision of charging those 3 cops in the Breonna Taylor killing. He says that an investigation of this magnitude, when done correctly, quote unquote, done correctly, requires time and patience. And it's just weird because it's like, okay, why though? Like, why? What? I don't understand what they're still looking for. Like, what's, you know, what it is. Why is
Have you seen him, the Attorney General?
Yeah, he's black.
Have you
He's a
seen
black
his
dude.
family?
No, what is this?
It's like some like get out shit for real.
Wait, for
like,
what? He's got a white family?
A white family.
Wait, really?
Yes.
What?
Like it looks like some all lives matter type of white people. It's fucking weird.
Yo, I mean,
it's no surprise.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like it doesn't surprise me considering like you know his position on the matter. Yeah, for real, they're still searching for the consequences. But like no bullshit, and it's so whack because it's just like I mean again like I don't know.
Conscience,
excuse me. But like yeah, like I don't know like all the facts about this case and like you know like I won't obviously, but it's just like you know some shit is just cut and dry and it's very obvious like what they're trying to do here, you know. And yeah, you now telling me this information about the Attorney General and like his background, his family, and it's like of course you would be like no, I'm gonna try to save these cops first, you know.
Yeah, because he's all types of coonery right now. Like, he's a straight up coon. I don't care.
No, say it, do it, let him know.
He said it. Oh, remix on
Right.
the sample.
But apparently
he doesn't care about black people.
No, and apparently in reference to like won't be swayed by any celebrities, apparently Beyonce wrote him a letter like urging him to charge the cops basically and like make a decision on this. And she said, in quotes, 3 months have passed and the LMPD's investigators have created more questions than answers. So like you know big coincidence there. Like of course now shit's becoming more convoluted.
Right.
You know, big fucking surprise. So.
And did you hear that in the neighborhood she was living in, they were planning on gentrifying that part of town? And that's like a common thing where cops will like bust in trying to like catch black people and try to like incarcerate them, like people that own the homes.
Wow. I mean,
they'll like use entrapment to try to. That's like one of their tactics to get them out of their
Jesus Christ
communities.
It's insane, y'all.
Yeah, and she was I'm pretty sure she was a victim of that.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like the story, the plot thickens, you know? It's like, I don't know. But you see Louisville and Kentucky right now. It's like they really do not give a fuck about black people.
Nah.
At all.
Yeah,
especially with voting and
legit that whole
places
situation.
To vote.
Yeah, like and it was like in very specific areas of Kentucky that were like you know you weren't able to have easy access to voting. It's just like word.
Yeah.
So fucking crazy. Like, doing anything they can to protect this fucking stupid ass old idea that needed to die years ago. But you know, here we are.
Good old Kentucky.
Good old Kentucky. Good old America. You know what I'm saying? My daddy came here on a boat and killed everybody who was already here. And he was like, wait, no, this is my land. Remember?
No. Yeah. And that is
Wrong.
U.S. history.
Yeah, in a nutshell.
We've been watching Buffy recently. And there's this episode where there's an indigenous person coming back to life and trying to kill like all white people in the episode. And he just sees them as like the enemy. And he's like, you killed my people, now you must die. And it was interesting. Like, at first they were calling him an Indian.
Yeah.
And then they actually were like, you can't say that. It's Native American.
Yeah, they corrected themselves.
And then somebody else was like, and then I heard Giles being like, indigenous
yeah,
people.
He's like,
I was like, okay.
yeah,
Exactly.
all y'all's wrong.
I was like shocked to hear them say indigenous. And like, I think it was early 2000s, that episode.
Right.
Might be like 2000 or 1999.
Yeah, and it was very like, we're like, okay, I see y'all, I guess.
Y'all are like kind of trying.
Yeah, because like definitely, like I would say Buffy has like, you know, said and done some like microaggressions here and there, and you're just kind of like, ooh, Buffy, like, no.
Don't do it, Buffy.
Right. But then, yeah, I guess they were trying to turn it around. They're like, wait, no, she's not racist.
Right.
So crazy. All right, let's play another video.
Fam's watching.
Oh, shit, Fam's watching? Hey, what's good, everybody?
Hey.
We in here. All right.
People care.
Let's play some special interest, eh?
Should we?
Let's do it.
All right. Shout out to Special Interest once again.
Yeah, they just had a record come out not too long ago. And this is a video, All Tomorrow's Carries, which is from that record. So check it out. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, baby, I love you, babe.
We back. Ronnie Vega is
So
back.
Ronnie Vega. Right.
Fucking right. Lieutenant Dan.
Hey, shout out to Special Interest.
Yeah.
Killing the game.
Killing the game, making the music. You know what I'm saying? Making the heavy fucking music. Sorry, let me fix this. Okay, yeah. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Good shit. So, like we said earlier, we got a special guest, Sam Shaheen, today. A good friend of ours for a long time. I went to high school with Sam. We've played together in a few bands. You know what I'm saying? I just want to party. Yo, for real. That's like all I can think about.
That's all you want to do.
That's really all. Like after
we
this,
go on vacation or something. Like, I don't want to be around people, but I just want to get away.
Right. Drink something.
Drink a little something.
Drink some something.
Drink some something.
But yeah. So without further
shout
ado,
out to Sam Shaheen.
Yeah, without further ado, we're gonna play one of his tracks from his series called Cool Grooves and Beats on Fire. This song is called Kafka. So check it out with us.
with Sam Shaheen.
With Kafka.
Yes.
Doing that Kafka.
Doing that Kafka some justice.
Hey, Afro Sensei.
What's good, Afro Sensei?
Oh, what's up? We missed you.
I know.
Like, where they at though?
Are they?
Like, do they not love us anymore? No, you know you love us. We all got lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do. But yeah, it is very good to see your emoji and hear you.
Yes. I don't think we saw them last show, did we?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. But
last show was weird. It was too glitchy.
Yeah,
to do anything.
Things was happening. But yeah, it is a beautiful track, and that series is really tight, just in general too. And we actually have an interview with Sam that we're about to play in just a second, where we get to talk about that and some other things in a little more detail. You know what I'm saying? Get all that. So here's a young interview from Sam Shaheen, the man, the myth, the drummer.
Hey.
Take two already.
Oh, yeah.
What's it,
So,
Sam?
yes.
What's happening, y'all?
Let's do this again.
Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome.
So,
Yes.
how you been?
Excellent, man. You know, getting through. It's
Yeah.
It's a good day to be here. Thanks for having me on the chamber. And
Of course.
as I assume you mean COVID more than anything else.
Yeah, I
'cause
mean,
that's
just
what
an-
everybody is
Yeah,
nowadays.
exactly.
I don't know. I feel very fortunate that I'm in a house where there's a lot of people in my house, not a ton, but there's 3 different people, 4 when COVID started, and it's like people from different backgrounds, from different parts of the country, women, men, who I kind of have an opportunity to like chill with different people at a different time, and it doesn't feel as socially distant because you're quarantined together, so you already know that you're quarantined together. And if I'm hanging out with Bill for a couple hours, then we have a completely different experience than when I'm hanging out with Sophia for a couple hours, or vice, or Calvin, or whoever it might be. So I've been definitely appreciating the opportunity to have different social interactions, even with the people that I'm quarantined with, and really just feeling for the people who are quarantined completely alone, like actually in their
Yeah.
solitude,
Yeah.
and kind of not knowing when this might be done, and not really feeling sure about how comfortable they're going to be once it is quote unquote done.
Right.
It's like kind of this weird balance of feeling trapped, but then also unsure.
It's a great way to put it.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
How
That's exactly how I
has
feel.
your experience as a musician changed during COVID?
Oh man.
Right.
It would be easier to list the ways that it hasn't. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, especially, someone like me, I'm very live performance. It's got to be.
When I think of a live performer, I think of you.
Oh, it's
I think of Naughty
everything.
Professor. Like, that's all you guys did.
And-
With me
yeah.
and Dexter, we had different jobs, but that was y'all's job.
And we hit the
Solely.
road so much.
Right.
And it was so much about. When I say it's everything, it's like everything from kind of why I do it too. Like, it's almost like I kind of represent in my own mind the quintessential sideman, in the sense that what really gets me off is like hearing an idea that I see a potential in, and raising the potential of what that idea is. I'm too hyper self-analytical to end up loving things I create on my own a lot of times. That ends up being a huge problem with me and being a composer. So I really, really embrace and love and feel comfortable in the role of, working with other people. And I don't know how people who do write songs the way that y'all do, or the way that people who have a way of unifying a musical and lyrical idea the way that you do, or a number of people who I think some people have particular talent for that I don't, that I decidedly don't. But right now I'm working on kind of trying to create a unified idea even between the music, and also just kind of not putting yourself through a filter, not like, because a lot of times I find myself when I write for an ensemble, I think, oh, okay, I'm writing for 3 horns, guitar, bass, drums, or I'm writing for whatever it may be, and I'm thinking about the ensemble, or I'm thinking about the theory behind what it is that I'm playing, and if I'm like doing a 3-6-2-5 with the root motion, then where do I want to go to the bridge? Do I want to go to the flat 6 major, or like these things that come into theoretical knowledge Whereas if you don't think about any of that and you just kind of record yourself free playing, I find in my experience that a lot of times you get more at the heart of like what your true voice is. And then a lot of times the way I'll write these songs is to take that as a sample and then maybe write something around that, or take one version of a sample and then find another sample maybe 2 minutes later, the next idea I played, maybe that's a song. There's two ideas because they were organically next to each other. Other times, definitely not.
Right,
You know, like,
Yeah, it can be tough.
but kind of trying to view things more through the lens of what I want to hear and less through the lens of what's expected out of music, you know,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Let's talk about Cool Grooves and Beats on
Yes.
Fire.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
So what influenced that?
Yeah, well, first of all, tell us what it is.
Yes.
Uh,
Let the
and
viewers know.
yeah, what are we talking about?
What
Cool
is it?
Grooves
What is
and
this?
Beats on Fire?
It is, well, as it pertains to me, it is a music series that has a video component. So some of the songs are blue, some of the songs are red. That's how you kind of define a cool groove versus a beat on fire. It came to be because of a lot of what we've already been talking about in the COVID world is like, I was really missing out on a way to express what it was that was inside artistically. And that was something I was used to doing on a regular basis from a live perspective, and kind of having a human interaction in a live world, be it in a venue or in a studio, whatever it might be. You're sharing the interaction with somebody. This was a way to kind of take some material I had based on both free improv sessions with Calvin and Joe that we had done here, and also my own recordings, which we were just talking about, kind of sampling my own material and stuff like that. And I mean, honestly, so the working title for the project, as far as I have been calling it and concerned, is The Anatomy of an Alien. Because as far as I thought of it, I was thinking of it as constructing a living being, but ideally, like we were just talking about, something that doesn't exist yet, you know, that is alien to this world. That is, you know, if I'm just creating a series of songs that you could go find elsewhere, then what's the point of creating that series of songs, you know? So I had been calling it that. I don't know that down the line it won't be called that long term. Who knows? This might just be a series of demos that turns into a larger, you know, more focused project. But what it is right now is just a video music series that's a way for me to create something during quarantine. You know, that's the short answer, really.
Yeah. Can we talk about the process of creating this project and
Yeah.
what have some of your processes been in terms of like the literal creation?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah. So, as far as the literal creation, it has a lot to do with this instrument that
Yes.
I got
why I like
relatively
it.
recently.
I love this thing.
Right.
It is a tongue drum, is what it goes by. Each of these little things here are called tongues, and this one specifically is called an idiopan because it is tunable. So there are little magnets underneath each of these tongues that can be pushed forward or backward to be able to tune it, so that each of these little tongues has right about a 3 to 5 note tuning range, so you can kind of tune it depending on the key into any tonality you want, and into a variety of keys. I'm not super accustomed to playing melodic music because I usually play drums, of course, and I've
Right.
only played piano through learning theory and learning music. So creating on this instrument was fun. Right now, I have it tuned to a pentatonic scale that is North African in etymology, mostly Ethiopian, if I remember correctly, which is, well, it sounds like this. This one can only barely reach the A flat, so I think I might have tuned it a little high. There we go.
Spooky.
It just makes me want to like talk like Rod Sterling.
And it's got
This is the Twilight
as if
Zone.
it weren't like spooky and crazy and cool enough, it's got a pickup in it too, so you can send
Oh
it
wow.
into a pedal board and
Which-
manipulate it any
that's
which way you
awesome.
want.
My
which
God.
I had a blast doing. So when I was recording with this, which is in large part how the Cool Grooves and Beats on Fire audio started, was just me sitting in a room with this instrument in this tuning and just messing around. And then I also did a whole tone tuning and just messed around. And then I kind of took some samples from there, expanded it with keys, drums, got Calvin and Joe involved for certain things, etc. But when I first plugged it in, I would just sit there and I had it going to a pedal board that Bill Daniel, the guitar player from Naughty Professor, was controlling upstairs. So I could say, loop something for an extended period of time or play it over and over again to a metronome or whatever it was, and he could go through different sounds on the pedal board, and I could kind of choose what I wanted to be the character of that song, or if I wanted to change the character at a certain point or mix in certain elements of things, I could do that. But that was incredibly exciting for me because I had never been able to go into a studio and come out hearing sounds like that. And as we were talking about, that's, something that excites me more than anything else, is being able to hear sounds that you're not familiar with. And the fact that it was something that was like, I was hearing sounds I had never heard before, and it was me, and it was melodic. I was like, whoa, this doesn't feel right. So let's keep going, Yeah. And that's really what it came down to. And then the videos were more of a way to, no, that's not really what it came down to. It got a lot deeper than that.
Do you feel like the future of, I guess we could say, the industry will be forever changed because of COVID, and because it's such like a capitalistic thing that now has to maybe exist in a different way? Like, do you think that, once, and it's so hard to say in America, but like, do you think once like COVID is like over, that we will go back to our regular lives as we kind of knew it as musicians, or do you think there's going to be some kind of weird fallout even from that?
That's a great question. I mean, that is like the question, man, that I don't think anybody has an answer to. I certainly don't. But the question was, what do I think? Not what do I know, of course. So I do think COVID will drastically change the way the industry functions. I'm not sure how. I hope that the legacy of COVID is that artists end up getting way more control. Not that they don't have control at the moment, but they don't have control in the sense that they're not able to dictate their own availability. So how many eyes you're able to get on something has so much to do with how much money you can spend, or who you can get sponsored to spend that money. Like when you apply for any number of grants or record contracts or whatever it may be, and they ask you about a detailed budget or a marketing budget or any of those types of things, you kind of look at it going like, well, I mean, how successful do you want the record to be? There's just it feels like money is fake to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Because you look at something, you're just like, it's going to cost how much? Like, do you know how much I get paid for a gig? Like,
Right.
Do you think, like, is this even vaguely reasonable? Like, are y'all playing with Monopoly money? Like, how did that happen? You know what I mean? Like, how did that happen? And I think that there's got to be something where, like, well, there has been something where musicians market themselves directly to their audiences. And yes, it comes down to donation-based stuff, but it could be ticket stuff. It could be stuff like, yeah, man, so if, and I think this is very likely, we don't go back to a normal, like, touring-based system for a significant amount of time, there might be the type of thing where you offer a show that you still charge an admission for, but it's digital. It's a $5 admission. You can watch this show only, and maybe if you pay a $10 admission, you get to keep the show forever. Whatever the case might be. Something like that. Maybe even those shows are sponsored by and put on by local venues around the country. So it is kind of like a tour. You know what I mean? And there are different places that we would maybe play regularly. Like, say we're down here, you do something like, I don't know, One Eye Jacks or Tipitina's, and like the Tipitina's Foundation, for example, puts it on, does the whole show. It's like, okay, cool, you came to admission for that show. They're going to present a different set of songs in a different city, or a slightly different set of songs, just like a tour would be, you know, whatever the case might be. And now you go to the Asheville Music Hall, and for every day for a week, they're like, you know, this is the whole thing, and it's almost acts like a tour, and you do charge a certain admission. I had thought about something like that and presenting things in that fashion. I also do think it's going to be a really long time before we go back. Then musicians are having to really put themselves into a huge learning curve just to bring any semblance of what some version of normalcy in the music industry might be right now.
Right.
So
Well, props to you for adapting to
I'm
what's
trying,
going
man.
on.
I'm trying. Hey,
You know. I mean, like Gabrielle said, it's cool to watch you do this in this form. And I remember I told you, like, probably a few weeks ago, like, while you were still doing this, like, well, I think it was, like, when we were filming it, and I was just saying, like, how watching this, I was like, oh no, it was when you had just started dropping them, when you started dropping the videos, and I was like, watching this reminded me of like 2008, which, you know, I was 18, woo woo, and like, yeah, right, and like, you know, was budding like super hard as like a musician at that time. At least for me, like, you know, I had gotten a good bit of it, obviously, because we went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts, DESA, and
Days to Stand Up.
you know what I'm saying, and yeah, like, so we had that experience. I got to, you know, that had a huge to do with my musical identity there. But then even after that, like, coming to college and like moving away from certain traditions that you knew musically, because you're meeting people who grew up on a whole different, you know, musical background than you ever could have imagined, you know what I mean? And being like heavily influenced by that. Watching your videos was reminding me of like when I really got into the Mars Volta, like, for real. And I was like, yo, like, I was like, this shit, like, if I was 18 and I had seen this, you know, I would have been like, you know what I mean? Just like that would have just like shaped my musical mind, you know what I mean, right there. And
that's like, a huge compliment. I really appreciate it.
When can we expect part 2 of Cool Grooves and Beats on Hot Fire?
That's a great question. That's a really good question. So I'm going to Alaska for 2 weeks tomorrow. You know, like right about 12 hours from now, I think I leave. And I'm probably just gonna climb mountains and shit for that time period. But when I come back, hopefully I'll get all the video editing done on it, even when I'm in Alaska and stuff like that, because I'd like to get it out. I think, you know, timing was really interesting with everything as far as COVID goes, because it took me a long time to get everything together, and I don't necessarily want to go through that process over and over again where it's waiting all the time, but I do want to make sure that there's like enough time between the two that people have time to both experience and digest the chapter that was just released.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe late July, early August, but I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, where it'll be 6 songs for the next chapter, and it'll be one of those deals where each day, starting on a Monday probably, I'll have like a short clip of it, like a teaser basically video of it that I post of each of a different song for 6 days in a row, and then I'll do the whole thing on a Sunday or on that 7th day, every song in its entirety back to back. So it won't be a surprise, I'll put it that way.
Right.
You'll know at least a week in advance, and I think it'll probably be either the last week of July or the first week of August. But thanks a lot for having me, guys. I really appreciate y'all having me.
For being on the chamber.
Oh, definitely.
We love what you're doing right now. I'm
Thanks
really
so much.
excited to see where you're gonna go.
I'll try to keep it interesting, and if it's not interesting, it'll hopefully at least be Sam Shaheen.
Oh, hi.
Hell yeah, we are back
Hey.
with the chamber. That was Products and Fantasy by Shibuya. Right before that, we were interviewing Sam Shaheen. This is Your Brain on Drums about their series, Cool Grooves and Beats on Fire. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, some new Shibuya by your birthday.
Oh, shit.
That's in less than a month.
That is in less than a month. Yo, holler at us super
August
hard.
1st.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll play all of that all the time. Super excited about that.
Same.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, let's put this Ronnie Vega back on for a second.
So yeah, shout out to Sam Shaheen. That was a really fun interview.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
That was our interview was way longer than that.
Yeah, we
I
had to
wanna
cut the shit out of
Wasn't it like an hour and a half?
Yeah, it was like 70-ish minutes for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking.
We were talking for a minute. There's a lot to talk about.
Oh, is that what you sent me? I literally haven't had time to even listen to it yet, but fuck yeah, I'm excited. Even more so now. Lady. But yeah, Sam Shaheen, Cool Grooves, Beats on
Sent
Hot
it
Fire.
through like email or
Yeah,
something?
yeah,
Oh,
he emailed
okay.
that shit to me. It's about to
Okay.
be super, super lit. Fuck yeah, you guys. Thank you, everyone who's still here and who's listening and watching,
Yes.
checking out the talent, and you know what I'm saying, and enjoying the time here on the couch with us. You know, so we're not just talking to each other on the computer. You know what I'm saying? Post the interview.
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. We're going to post it
We're
on our
doing that
Insta.
after this.
Yeah, and post the full joint on YouTube. So you
Yeah.
can see it in all its glory. Because we talk about a lot of different things.
Right. Because yeah, I think it's for Instagram. It has to be 60 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like just over the.
It's just over 60 minutes. So we'll put the full interview
Yeah,
on YouTube.
but we'll put this one, the one y'all just saw on Insta.
Yeah, you'll see that for sure.
It'll be super lit.
I'm pretty sure we could still. I mean, if we want, we could put a long version on Instagram too.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Who knows?
yeah, we'll talk about it.
Just speed it up like 1.2.
That's an idea.
Hell yeah.
Can
So
you
we
speed up in Instagram?
Oh, I don't even know. We'll just do it before we put it in. Before we even put it in Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
it's true. So
That's true.
in other news, Florida comes up again because just can't get enough of Florida ever.
Fucking Florida.
So apparently a Florida company wants to launch us into space via balloon. What do I mean by that, you might ask? Well, basically, a Florida startup company, there's your first red flag, it's a startup, is trying to get funding so that they could put us in like basically a giant space pod, like enough to fit, I forget how many people, but like, multiple, like at least 20 or so people like in this pod that'll then like send us on a kind of 6-hour to and from trip from Earth to space and like let you just like experience space from a bubble basically and then take you right the fuck back. and again, this was one of those when I read the story I was like, is this shit fake? And then I saw that it was Fox News that put it, so I was like, okay, so it still might be fake, but it's like, it made it to Fox News, so I was like, it must be someone's paying attention.
Yeah, like nobody has money for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're
I'm
all
like,
struggling out here, and you want to do some shit like that.
right, you're trying to
I don't
send
get it.
people in an enclosed space into space. It's like, what, so we can give space coronavirus to? Like, like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
like we're good.
What is the point of that? And they're saying, they said something like, that we really need to like learn to appreciate the Earth and space better, and like that, sending us up that way will help us like really fully realize, like, understand like our humanness and shit. It's just like no one is about to understand
know
shit.
We're human.
Right, and we don't care.
Yeah.
No one cares, clearly.
They just can't feel it.
Right. It's like
They have too much money
right.
for no reason.
Y'all want to send us up into space, and like not even like for real. Yeah, exactly. It's rich people vacation like shit, just to kind of like see space from like a
Yeah.
distance a little bit. It's like you could barely touch it, kind of sitch.
And then so when they fuck up this world, they'll have somewhere else to escape.
Right. That's what I think. Yeah, too. I feel like this is like an umbrella for like the real. It's just like no, we're really just building space, a space station.
Another place to fuck up.
Right. It's gonna
It's
be
really
lit.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tight.
It's gonna be lit. Yo, you guys want to go to space? I heard there's like a really sick party going on. Like, yeah, everyone's gonna be there. You're not invited. Rob.
Everybody's been there.
Yeah.
Those are great accents, our rich accents.
Yeah, when we get like our first meal, that's where immediately
That's how we're gonna start talking.
It's like, yeah, so Ashley.
Ashley.
This was gonna be
So many Ashleys.
Yeah, just can't escape Florida, no matter how hard you try. Well, Florida can't escape the news is really what it is. No matter how hard Florida tries.
Really
it's like,
can't.
goddamn, what we doing here? Oh shit, that was the tape. Well, we just made it through all of Ronnie Vega's tape. Yo, take this moment real quick once again to shout out Ronnie Vega.
Yes.
Important artist in the Philly
soon.
scene. Gone too soon. And as I
Crazy.
take out this tape, I say R.I.P., my dude. Wish you well.
It's the new version of that guy who goes to Europe for a week then acts like he's the most cultured person alive.
No bullshit. Like you just like haven't been to space yet. It's like that's gonna be the conversation.
You
It's
haven't
like, well,
even
you just fundamentally you like wouldn't understand because like
Just wait for Starbucks at the moon. Like,
oh God, it's
on
already
the moon.
happening.
Oh my
You
God.
said it now. It's already, it's there now. They just did it.
God. Sorry, y'all.
Oh God, the hostile backpacker. Oh yeah, the hostel is like on the moon and the backpackers. Oh God, and then like the moon like crust punks.
The moon crust punk.
Yeah. It's gonna
Oh
be
my God.
so ridiculous. I can't. I ain't ready.
I'm not ready.
I ain't ready. What else we got here? Oh, in Jefferson Parish, I think officially, Jefferson Parish in New Orleans. Or not in New Orleans, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. In Louisiana. Officially searching for a new trash and recycling company because apparently Waste Connections is not cutting it. The council, there's a special council. More like.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, like, the Jefferson Parish Council, like, had some meetings, and they were just kind of like, yeah, we have some areas of concern because we're, like, not getting trash, like, more than once a week, and it's, like, getting out of hand. Like, there've been over, I want to say, like, in the last 2 years, there was, like, over, 20,000, it was, like, 20,000 different complaints about their services, like, not getting picked up. Or like, just leaving like a mess and kind of just not really doing their job, I guess. And Waste Connections has been sued like over $100,000 in this time. I was just like, God damn. Like, but it made me think though, because when I was reading this article at first, I thought it was Metro, which was like the Waste Connections company that we like went and protest, and like and that the New Orleans People's Assembly were protesting. Not too long ago, and like just like the sanitation workers. So I thought I was like, oh, like I wonder if if it's just like a reaction to that, like, or is it more underpaid sanitation workers who are just kind of like, what, like, fuck y'all, and like fuck this.
Yeah.
And if so, like, more power to them, because I'm sure that they're not getting paid enough, and I'm sure that like the conditions are shitty, especially during COVID right now. So I didn't know, but I was just like, I bet you that's why. But I'll tell you what, they definitely lost them some business. So,
Definitely. Yeah, honestly, if essential workers just all got together and protested, they would get so many things that they want and need.
Because, they
have so much power.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think some of them realize that.
No, they don't. And it's like, and it's hard. It's hard to get like a lot of people to get on the same page.
You're worried about having food on the table.
Right, which is real.
So it is scary, yeah.
But, like, there's definitely more of us than there are of them. So, always keep that shit in mind.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yo, the green screen is going off right now.
For real.
Yo, right? Like, what the hell? 12 million in fucking PPP money.
No, I think
like,
it's 1.2.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the point. Okay. But, yeah. Like, what?
Who's seeing that money though?
Yeah, not the workers, not the people actually taking out the trash, huh? I don't know, but again, like, yeah, I don't know the stipulations on that, but still, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the teachers are getting guilt tripped, but it's mainly from Trump supporters or just like people who don't really take the virus seriously or don't want to be with their kids anymore.
Are you talking about how like Trump was saying he was going to cut funding if like schools didn't open up in the fall or some shit?
And Betsy bitch ass DeVos was just like, we're going back to school. and
Like,
fall.
why?
Like, fuck, what do you do?
Yeah, and
What
like
is-
what
like,
for? Like
except
what do you
be
why do you need to?
Satan.
Like why do
I don't
you need
even
to
want
have
to call her
schools back?
Satan. That's like offensive to Satan.
Yo, that's offensive to my boy Satan.
Yeah, for real.
The dark one, my dude.
The dark one, my dude.
But yeah, it's just like what? Like why? Like you're not even in school, lady.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You know what I
It's
mean?
so
Just-
easy for them to say that when they don't have to go back.
Yeah, like you don't have to teach these kids. You don't have to deal with that shit. You don't have to be constantly like confronted with fucking what could be the virus. It's like, bro, like schools are fucking germ-ridden. Like there's so many germs, and just it's so easy to catch sicknesses. It's like the breeding grounds. Like why would you? Why? You know?
Yeah, kids are already dirty, like
Right.
just from regular school, like without the virus.
Yeah.
Like when I used to work at a Cole, like I would get the stomach virus all the time,
Yeah, just from
like
these dirty ass
at least
kids.
twice a year.
Right. Yes, and still that Billy Madison punishment.
Yeah, bro, let's put her in school. She needs to go back to school, definitely.
Oh my god.
Please.
Yo, you right though. Yeah, create the appearance of normalcy so he can get the fuck back in. It's so true, and it's so wild how it's like. I mean, I guess it's working. Like I don't know, but it does work. Like it definitely does work on some people. Like people who are just ready to just, you know, sign their beliefs over to this motherfucker, and like-minded people, and just be like, yeah, like whatever they say is God basically. Just like, dude, just like look at the signs. Like look around you, you know. But again, that takes a level of self-awareness that people who did vote for this motherfucker don't have. So. Now we're all talking to each other looking crazy like what the fuck, because we all agree, we all know.
Yeah,
So this is
we know
not the
it's
move at all.
good. Yeah, for real. I had a present too.
Yes, we are addicted to individualism. Yo, I was literally just talking about this with my friend today. It's like we like have to have our shit our way all the time. Like no one, it's like no, like you can't tell me what to do, and like it's just like, bruh, this shit is not about you. It's not about your fucking American ass freedom and individualism. It's like, do you want to die or don't you? You know, and if you don't, then stop being a dick and just like listen, put on the mask, stop arguing with motherfuckers, stop trying to act like this shit is not real. And like we're just gonna go back because we're going to. It's like,
Yeah, it's not how it works. It's not done when you want to make money.
right. Right, and it's like y'all motherfuckers are already rich as hell. Like, and y'all gonna be rich as hell regardless of any of this shit. It's like, in my opinion. I mean, again, I don't know shit for real like that, but it just
They'll be rich as hell forever.
yeah,
They've always been rich.
it's fucking wild, y'all. Almost as wild as this green screen.
I know, it's like it's so distracting. It's going off.
I'm into it today though, because it speaks to the fucking how we're just slowly deteriorating as a humanity.
Yeah,
So I'm
really.
just like, you know what? Let's go. Let's just fucking Thanos style, just dissipate in this beat.
In this beat.
Dissipate all day. I don't give a fuck if we late.
If we late.
And if that wasn't crazy enough, I just want to let y'all know that you can buy a a jug of the cane sauce.
Holy shit.
Yo, I saw this on my timeline. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm like, who's gonna do it? Who did it, first of all, and then who's gonna be the one to buy that shit?
Yeah, like I'm like trying to decide if this is like just. I mean, it's definitely ignorant.
Yeah, it's most
But
definitely.
I'm like, I mean, I do like my sauce though.
like, yo, seriously, because who's even eating that much canes? Where they like, you know what? I don't ever want to have to like get the sauce anymore. I just want to go into the line and get my canes straight up and just go.
I just wanna go.
Yo, the bullshit, hit that fridge, take that slurp, that glurp.
Oh
It's
God.
like, can you imagine just like taking a heaping helping of that and just
I
straight
imagine
down?
that's like what people would do that like really love mayonnaise.
Well, and I like mayonnaise, but like,
Did you see that contest where that lady was eating like tons of mayonnaise? Oh my
no.
God.
Ew.
So
Yeah,
gross.
so
That's
gross.
what I think of when I saw that jug. I was like, oh my God, that looks so gross.
Yo.
Even though I think it's tasty.
Yeah, no, the cane sauce is lit, but it's like then you see this and you're like, oh.
I
You
don't know
feel
if I want to
confronted.
do that with myself to myself. Yeah.
Right. I feel accosted a little bit. Like I feel like I'm being like pushed. You know what I mean? Like, hey.
Yeah.
Like, try
Like when
this
I think
fucking
of Cane's, I'm like, okay, Cane's is good. But then every time I eat it, my stomach hurts. Every time.
Right.
Always gives me a knot.
It's because it's so greasy. Cane's
Yeah, it
is
has
like so
mad
oily.
great
But damn,
grace.
there's some great.
That's mad great.
But damn, are those some good ass tenders. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's fucked, y'all. The future is scary.
Scary. I'm scared. I mean,
I'm scared.
I don't know. There's another part of me that's like, just let it all burn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, I'm like, yeah. Like, I feel you though. Like, honestly, I don't want to burn. I don't want to be there
I
when it
don't
burns.
want to burn.
You know what I mean?
But I just want everything to just end
But yeah,
sometimes.
if the shit got burned, it's got burned.
Because I just want capitalism to end so bad. Like, one wish. Always.
Yeah,
Like, money does not fucking matter.
right. So you know what? That makes me want to play a video that I think speaks to this narrative very perfectly, by a band called Dog Reality. Check this shit out. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that just takes the edge right off.
We gotta wake y'all up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just like real quick.
Fuck yeah.
Shit was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, angry inside. Angry inside.
I always have your song stuck in my head.
Which one?
When I think of that song for some reason. So it's like, I guess I won't be going home today.
Oh
I
man,
guess I won't be
that's a
going.
deep cut, y'all. That was from
That's
a
a
band I
deep
was in a long time ago.
Hell yeah.
Long time when I was just back
That
in the
was
2 piece
Dongles?
days. Yeah, that was when
I
it was
wasn't
just
sure
a
if it
guitar
was
and drums.
Dongles or if you had it under Dexter Gilmore.
Yeah,
It
no, that was
Dongles?
Dongles. That was my 2 piece like fucking prog core
Math rock?
band. Yeah, like it was weird. It was a cool band though for what it was like for
Yeah,
a
it was
young
really cool.
budding
I liked
punk
it.
project.
It was tight.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll play some of it for y'all so y'all can see the growth. See where I came from and shit.
Yeah, for real. I wonder what Alex is up to right now. He
Yo,
lives
I
in
was
New
just-
York, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking about him yesterday. I was like, damn, I haven't talked to that fool in like so long. But he was a really nice dude, really smart motherfucker also. But yeah, I miss that guy. Wonder what he's doing.
You said you wonder what he's doing.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my God.
What?
No, Bianca just sent me a picture of just my face.
A close up of your.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is you. First band. Rat-a-tat rip-off. Oh, yeah. Huh? Hell yeah. Hey, we all got to start somewhere. I was a church musician. Nice. Hell yeah. Were you singing or were you playing instruments? I would like to know.
I was a rap artist.
Community choirs? Hell yeah. Shout out, community choirs.
Joyful, joyful Lord.
He saved me.
He saved me.
He saved me.
Oh,
What's the song?
happy
I can't remember what the
days.
song we always would sing all the time, but I can't remember now.
There was a song we would sing all the time.
Yeah, we would like jokingly sing, but I can't even remember.
Was it
Oh, nice. You're a piano player? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's hard work, man. Like straight up. You gotta lead a church.
Yo, what was that song was it like Mary Mary when he's like I don't know.
don't know.
We'll bring it. We'll let y'all
Yeah.
know when we come back.
All right, we'll bring it back.
But I'm pretty sure it was Mary Mary because they made like a trap hit like gospel song.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, it's the God in
It's the
me.
God in me. That's what it was.
It's the God in me.
It's the God got any?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so glad we remembered that music back on. Joe said a Sister Act special though. Yeah, we out here.
We had to.
Had to do it to him one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
At least one
Joe,
time.
come join the Twitch chat.
Get in the Twitch. Except maybe not now because we're probably gonna.
Yeah,
leave in a
you're right.
second.
We're probably about to leave.
Well, yeah. So now, as the time is with every chamber chat that we ask, what the fuck is everybody eating tonight?
What y'all eating tonight?
What y'all eating? We still don't know what we're eating tonight. It's probably gonna be burritos, cause you know, I don't know.
Oh yeah, those burritos are good. You're trying to eat some more burritos tonight?
Yeah, I'm about it.
Those are good. We had our own. We wanted Chipotle so bad because in New Orleans, the Chipotle is right by Best Buy, and we kept having to go to Best Buy for some bullshit. We'll tell y'all later, another time. But we were like, oh no, we can't do it with the virus. Like even when there's not a virus, Chipotle's like suspect.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like people are always getting sick. So we made
So
our own
it's like,
Chipotle last night,
Right.
and it was even better.
I love how everyone's answer today is I don't know.
I know. I feel like everybody's like, I feel
We're
you.
slowly
It's such
spiraling.
we're all spiraling. It's such a weird day.
Oh my
But it's
God.
my niece's birthday. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to Leah. I
She
love
turned
you.
5, right?
She turned 5 today.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were supposed to go up to DC, but we canceled our trip because we just didn't feel
It was just
like
not,
it was safe.
Yeah,
to
it was not
go.
the responsible move. We're just like, all right.
Yeah. We're like, we'll wait till we feel like really comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Thanks, Ren. I'll tell her you said that.
Oh, maybe some sweet potatoes with peanut butter on top. Afro.
Afro.
After my own
Tasty.
heart. Yeah, I'm like, that sounds fucking good. What you eating, Joe? Turkey chops with cauliflower rice and kale salad with a spicy yuzu sauce. This nigga right here, god damn, you always got some bougie shit, my dude. Oh, it sounds so good. I want that. Like,
He is a tourist. We know our
for
food.
real. Y'all, yeah. That is
We
y'all's
love
love
our
language.
food. Oh my gosh.
God, I want that so bad. I'm so hungry now,
Thanks,
y'all.
Quill. I'll tell her you said that. It's 85 degrees in your house.
Yo, my God. Somebody give this
Holy-
person some ice.
Fucking hell.
Just deliver bags of ice to your door.
Bro, do you think your landlord would fix that? Or you have a slumlord? Because there's a lot of those here.
Yeah, we got quite a few of them.
I remember our AC was fucking up. It was like when quarantine was starting. But it was really hot outside, even though it was March. It was so fucking hot.
Yeah.
And we were just stuck in this sweaty ass house. It took him like a week to fix it. Landlord don't. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds, yeah, like, yep.
Sounds like New Orleans.
It's like, is the house burning down? No? All right, then.
Yeah, exactly.
No
They're like,
problem.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. That's like country church hot. Yo, I felt that shit when you said that. Like, I felt a little bead of sweat just kind of dribble off my head when you said that shit.
I
Like,
just
ooh.
pictured like a black lady with a fan, like fanning herself
Right. Like,
in
ooh,
church.
Jesus.
Yes.
Like, praise him.
Praise him. Because God, you always were the perfect man. The perfect man.
Right. Oh wow, Germany doesn't have central AC, so we had. This is Joe talking. Germany doesn't have central AC, so we had like 5 fans going at once. Oh my God, that must have been the loudest house of all time.
They just like must not like many things that are cold because they don't like ice cubes either.
Yeah, they
in their
don't.
drink.
They don't, and they apparently don't drink beer cold. Really, like that's not really a thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. It's wild out here, y'all. Oh God, no AC in the church, and no. And wooden
God.
floors. See, no.
My Jesus is not light skinned. Dexter Gilmore.
They would not stand for this. My Jesus would not stand for
My
this.
Jesus would not stand for this. But your Jesus wasn't light skinned, so maybe that's why.
That's yeah. My Jesus taught me better than that.
Because my Jesus taught me better than that.
No light skinned Jesus, no
No
light skinned
light-skinned
Jesus,
Jesus.
only dark skinned. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I couldn't. Because you're already like super close to people. You know, people begin the Holy Ghost. Like,
Yeah, left and right. Like, who was hot? Got the Holy Ghost, y'all. Hit me real hard.
in the South.
I am dying. I'm dying. Straight
dying.
up. I'm so thankful for
Right.
our central AC right now. Like,
Yeah, shout out to our central AC. I'm really grateful for that.
yeah,
It's hot as hell, but
there's no,
it works.
it works. That's all we can say. I'm happy.
I'm not sad.
I am not sad. Hell yeah. Got some people joining in. Wow, look at that.
I know. Everybody
look at
like
that?
starts joining in when we're like, all right.
We're like,
bye.
getting off, like, okay. Yeah, I know, right? Like, maybe I'm
This
like, do
was
we start the show
fun.
at 7 instead? Like,
I know. We could.
We've considered it.
We could change the time. Because I remember Justin was telling me, like, I always want to join. I always want to get in the chat, but I'm usually eating dinner when you guys get on. Yeah.
Yeah, something to consider. Well, yeah, I mean, if we went an hour later, you think that would affect any of y'all by any chance?
Yeah. Would you guys prefer us go an hour later? Or this time's cool with y'all?
Because we don't give a
I
shit
feel
either
like
way.
the day ones are like here
Yeah, day ones is here.
always.
It's 7 here when y'all start. Hey, no
What
bullshit.
time is it?
It's 7. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock where Joe is. Right, because
Oh, okay. So Joe's like,
an
yeah,
hour
we're
ahead.
ready.
Right, I'll be there.
Okay.
Word. Whatever we do then, fucking right. Word. Well, if we decided, do 7 o'clock Central Time, we'll let y'all know. We'll let
Yeah,
everybody
for
know.
real. It's good to see y'all. So what y'all eating tonight again?
No,
Oh, some
no
of
one's
y'all
eating
already
anything.
told us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
you're right.
there.
You're right. I
Yeah.
was like, I didn't see any answers really because there's none.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe's about to eat really
Some
good tonight.
lavish shit, and then everyone else is either eating freezer fries and drinking beer,
Freezer fries and beer. Fuck yeah.
or nothing
Who
at
said
all.
that?
Ren,
Of course. You gotta love Ren. Anytime.
lit.
Oh my gosh. Like what have we been watching recently? We've been watching
Buffy.
Buffy. Is that it?
That's it. I wanted that. Oh, and that fucking stupid ass siesta key show.
Oh, yeah, we were
Oh my god, yo. Like, I fucking hate every single.
Oh my
character on that
god.
show.
We were watching Siesta Key. Holy shit.
Yes.
It's like the white girl drama.
Yeah.
It's just so fun seeing the white girls like fight each other. It's just like
Right.
it's like the savage in me.
Like, oh my god, I can't believe that she's sleeping with him. Like, doesn't she know that we used to date like 6 years ago? Oh my god, Kristen.
Oh my god, he got her pregnant. Why?
Right. They're like, I haven't talked to him in 6 years, but like, oh my god.
I mean, I broke up with him because he cheated on me, but
Right.
I don't care. I wanted him to be my baby.
Yeah. Oh, Watchmen. Hey.
Oh yeah,
yes.
we definitely
did watch
watched
that.
Watchmen.
And it was very good. Yes. I can
Yes.
very wholeheartedly say that.
Yes, definitely.
Also, they were not afraid of the full frontal. They gave no fucks about that. So shout out to the women out here who don't get to see dicks on TV and probably want to see dicks on TV. You know what I'm saying? They got their fill. You
Yeah, we got our fill.
know what I'm saying? Well,
Great
hey,
choice of words.
I'm not. Oh wow, you're nasty. I'm just saying. I know people have expressed concerns about that.
Yeah, it's true.
They canceled Watchmen, or they just weren't coming back.
No,
For
they
another
were
season?
just having one episode. He
You
said
mean
he
one
doesn't
season?
feel. I mean, sorry, one season because he doesn't
Oh.
feel. He feels like the story ended right there. He doesn't feel like he needs to write more seasons.
Right. I mean, it's true.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with it. And then Regina King was like, "I'm not coming back if he doesn't come back."
Lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her.
Right. She knows like it's gonna be shit without him.
Yeah, because they wrote the fuck out that show. Like,
They
I'm not
really
even-
did. I
can't
mean, if
even-
you want to write a perfect show, you did it. But the only thing I was like, what was when the grandfather was having sex with that other guy.
Oh, the yeah. I'm looking back on it now. I
You
think
get
it
it
was kind
now?
of I think it was kind of like almost like gang initiation type shit, where you get fucked in kind of thing. You know
But
what I
he
mean?
was doing the fucking. Usually it's the other way around.
well, no, I was gonna say, but your boy was probably a bottom.
Yeah, he probably was.
You know what I'm saying? So he probably that's
So-
what he wanted.
But it wasn't like hood shit like that.
Well, but I mean, no, okay. I mean, it's not hood shit, but I mean, the same mentality applies though. Like, it is some gang shit, like the way that they operate. I mean, it's just like the police or anything like that, like politics. It's some gang shit.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I just didn't understand. I was like, because it just seemed like, he was committed to his wife, and then that was a thing. And I was like, how does this tie in?
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I don't know, but my young interpretation.
Power dynamics.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I interpreted it. I was like, this is.
It was just interesting because, I guess because he was a bottom. But, okay.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that, I guess. I feel like
Yeah.
it'd be.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't. Yeah, and I didn't even. Wait, who was gay in the comic? Hooded Justice or the I can't even remember his name right now. But yeah.
Was it not Hooded Justice?
Well, Hooded Justice was the black character, but who was the other person? The dude who like the leader of the Minutemen or whatever. Hooded Justice. Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, that's so funny. My grandma just joined, and I'm like, hope you didn't just you joined after what I said.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Did not know that. Yeah, see, I haven't really read the comic. Like, I've read snippets of it, but I haven't delved into the whole thing because it is a gigantor book. So gotta put that time in. But definitely worth the read for sure. I could tell.
Interesting. Apply to be closeted in BDS.
Mm-hmm. Wow, look at that.
As soon as he puts his hand on the table.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah, especially since you're hooded, like you're covering up.
Right.
You know, it's not only because of his race.
Mm-hmm.
It's also because of he had to hide who he truly was.
Right.
In general.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was lit. If you haven't seen Watchmen, watch it.
Watch
The Watchmen.
Definitely highly recommended.
Yeah, do it. Let's see. Do we have any more videos that we can play?
Let's play a video.
I think all I have left is one other video from Sam's series.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna play another video from Sam's series. This one's called Satre. I believe. I think this is the right one. But yeah, another one from the Cool Grooves and Beats on Fire. The little snippet too. I don't know if y'all heard when Sam was talking about it, but the Cool Grooves. Every video, the Cool Grooves are in blue colors, and then the Beats on Fire are in the red. So that's like the what is it? That's how you distinguish them, I guess. But yeah, check it out. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Hell
yeah.
So, Satre by Sam Shaheen from Cool Grooves and Beats on Fire. Hell yeah. That video is so awesome. We forgot to ask while we were interviewing Sam, but we wanted to know what the cartoon was from that video. I'm like, damn, I wish they were in the chat right now so I could pick their brain on that. Be like, yo, what was that cartoon, bro?
They were in the chat for a second, and it was funny because it was right when we started the interview.
Mm-hmm.
They joined, and then
like
they disappeared back to Alaska.
Back to Alaska. Into the cold.
Back in the mountains of Alaska.
That must be wild. I can't even imagine like that situation right now. Like, first of all, imagining the fact that he got on a plane and was like wearing a mask, like, you know, all day, like from 8 till probably, he said like 5. I want to say he was probably gonna be traveling.
Yes.
So I was like,
10
damn.
hours.
Yeah, I'm like woof, 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 woof. You know.
Yeah. So people cannot complain about wearing it to the grocery store.
Right.
Because we're literally going on planes for 10 hours. And I sang in it. Oh yeah, that's another
Yeah.
thing we should talk about. We were on Pump Black Friday.
Oh yeah, we should have played some of that footage.
We should have.
We
Yeah,
can do that next week. And put
next
it together.
week. Yeah, be on the lookout for our live performance with Punk Black.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that shit. It was really cool because they reached out to us and like, if you don't know who Punk Black is, they're a network similar to like Afropunk where they put on artists, primarily like punk bands or like rock and roll music type bands that are either fronted or have black and brown people in the band. And yeah, they've been going hard for a while. They got like 20K followers on their Instagram and like, just like constantly posting stuff of people of color who are like doing cool shit. Cause it isn't just music either. Like they'll do cosplay and just like different things, like different arts of, just like different arts. And it's really cool. And yeah, they reached out to us and we're just like, hey, you want to do this on this date? And we were like, heck yeah, we want to do that,
brother.
Yeah, right, yeah. Like, am I American? Well, then hell yeah. Last time I checked, my blood's blue, red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
We did it. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I got to perform with some really cool acts too. There was Black Pantera, which is this metal band from Brazil. And it's like exactly like what it sounds like. It's like a Black Pantera. It's like really heavy, thrashy kind of metal. And then we also played with the Maya Marie Experience, and it was like a 2-piece guitar and drums, kind of like punk. It reminded me of just like 90s rock, honestly, just like that time, like just different. I don't know, kind of like independent rock and roll from the 90s. It definitely gave me those vibes. But it was cool. She was very cool. And yeah, it was mad love. It was super sick. So, yeah, we're going to play that for y'all at some point one of these weeks.
Yeah, we should. I definitely want to get an interview with him.
Yeah, that's like
Maya.
One of our next ventures, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Bring it to the people.
That's what our goal is, just bring more interviews into the chamber and just bring different artists to y'all. You already know. You already know. Well, we love y'all. Yeah. It's about that time.
Sad to say.
I'm hungry.
Hate to see him go. But yeah, I'm starving. My stomach is mad growling right now.
I was about to quote Lil Wayne, but he's a little bitch.
Yeah, so no, we will not quote Lil Wayne. He will get no airplay.
If y'all don't know why, look it up.
Right.
I mean, I just feel bad for his daughter. I'm like, damn, you got a whole ignorant ass dad that doesn't even realize how beautiful you are. Right. Because he has like some weird thing. Some self-hate going on. Exactly. I'm like, y'all got to get it together.
Yeah, please. Like, can we please?
Like, aren't you supposed to protect us? But it's like the dudes you don't even want anyways. It's like black women don't want you.
I don't want Lil Wayne to
So we're good. Yeah, I don't want Lil Wayne. He's like brain dead. No offense to anybody who's brain dead, but like he like thinks he's not. Damn straight, all the Wayne's John Wayne. I tried to, not hate Lil Wayne, but he like keeps giving me reasons to be like, yo, fuck you and shut up. Right. Just shut up.
Yeah, he keeps reminding us.
Like, right, but this time he didn't even say anything. It was 50 Cent that was like, Lil Wayne laughed. Yeah. He laughed. And then when you do that shit, it's like you're siding with it or you're just being a little bitch about it.
Right.
With the extra...
For real.
Yeah, shout out to the real black men out there.
That syrup dried him up. Yo, he does look dehydrated. He's so gone.
It really does.
It's so sad. But
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you can get dried all the way up and go somewhere.
And go take that shit somewhere else.
Right.
Go get on the Florida space pod and go hang out with the Floridians.
Looking like the Leaning Tower. Y'all are stupid. He really does look like that. He looks like a just dying roach.
Yeah. A roach that's like on its last little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
I need some water.
Please. More lean, please.
More lean, please. Oh my God. Right. But yeah. Respect each other.
Love each other.
Love each other.
And yeah, thanks again for all y'all being here. This has been The Chamber. We're about to make our exit to some food.
You already know.
Y'all be easy. We love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.